Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Corinne if this is your first time here. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. It has been a while since I did my last video and I'm going to let you know why. So, if you've been watching my budgeting videos, I told you I was working on trying to get my real estate license. I finally bit the bullet and decided I'm going to schedule that exam and I'm going to study. So I took time away from YouTube because I do work full time and I do have 3 children. So I took time away and I dedicated all the extra time I had to studying. There's 2 parts to the test. There is a state part and a national part. I took the state part on March 27th, passed it. I immediately scheduled my national portion for 2 weeks later. I went, I took it, and I failed it by 2 points. Okay, not a bad test. I felt like it was very easy. So I said, okay, I'm going to reschedule again. So I rescheduled it, I believe, 2 weeks later again. Studied my butt off even more. Bought material that I probably didn't need to buy, other study material. I just needed to focus on what I had, but whatever, it's done now. Took the exam on May 9th. It was harder than I thought it would be. It was harder than the first exam, and I just knew I failed. Got my results, and I passed. So I have officially passed the Louisiana real estate exam. Now, I am waiting for my official license, but I am still saying that I am a real estate agent. Okay. Thank you to everyone that wished me good luck, said prayers when I said what my goals were for 2025. I love to try and talk about my goals at the beginning of each new year. I did the same thing in 2024. I'm not sure if I just didn't apply myself more in 2024, but I did not accomplish any of my goals. So we are in the second quarter of 2025, and I have at least accomplished one of my goals, and that's becoming a real estate agent. With that being said, I wanted to do this video because I have a full-time job, like I said, and I do have 3 children. 2 of them are young adults. 1 is still underage. But I'm a very busy mom, and on top of working full-time with the family, we do have a farm. And I tried to share a little bit of that on my vlog channel, but it's just getting a little bit too hard to keep up with 2 channels. So I decided I'm going to go back to the way my channel originally was. It started out budgeting and crafting and showing some family vlogs here and there. I get it. If that's not your style, that is okay. You don't have to watch, but I enjoy sharing my journey, sharing my family. I enjoy all things budgeting, all things saving. I grew up where we did not have a lot of money. Savings wasn't taught until like later on. So I'm very passionate about saving money, very passionate about budgeting and accomplishing your goals. So I will still be doing my budgeting videos. Those will not be going anywhere. But in an effort to not be so busy and not be so overwhelmed, I am going to start sharing a little bit more of my family life here on this channel. And I hope that you all will stick around and join in all of the, crazy things that we have going on, all of the adventures. So yeah, to upload a budgeting video probably in the next couple of days. I need to get back on track with my Monday minis and my Tuesday savings challenges. Those are not going anywhere. I'm still going to be doing those, but I'm just going to share it all with you guys because you just never know who may have some goals similar to you. And just by sharing my journey, I may can give information to someone that might help them, because that has done me some good, watching other people's videos, getting inspired, getting motivated. And I'm just excited about all the changes that are coming. So we're actually in my lovely little bathroom today because it's Saturday and we're getting to head out. We typically spend our Saturdays at my mom's, out and about. I want to share a little update with you guys on our garden and what's going on with that. Oh, and something new. Yesterday we picked up 6 Cornish rock meat birds. This is extremely new to us. I'm not going to say I grew up on a farm, but we were kind of like little rural urban homesteaders. We had pigs, we had chickens, we ate wild meat. So I'm getting back into my roots. We got egg layers about, I want to say we got those about a month or 2 ago. They're doing great. We started out with a lot. We lost a lot. But we have 8 egg-laying chickens left. Excited about that. But I wanted to try the meat birds because I want to get as much under our belt as possible so we are not spending so much money in the grocery store. I have avoided the grocery store. We did a huge grocery haul from Sam's a couple of months ago, but as far as like grocery shopping like we normally do, we used to grocery shop every single Saturday, and then I cut it down to every 2 weeks, and then I had to cut it down to a month. Everything is getting so expensive, so we are trying our best to be as self-sufficient as possible. Now, where I got our meat birds from, I got it from our local feed store, which I absolutely love our feed store. But I only got 6. And the reason why I only got 6 is because this is new to us. And I didn't want us to be overwhelmed with way more than we were ready. This is not something we have done before as far as butchering chickens, but we are going to learn. I have done a ton of research. If you know me in real life, you know I will research things to the death if I'm interested in it. So I have done my research, trust me. So we are just starting out with 6. Hopefully they all make it, and we'll see how that goes. We're going to be sharing that journey. I did post a video on the vlog channel, a little update on our garden, but I don't think I've shared it here. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to share you a glimpse of our garden. It is starting to get really hot outside. We are in the northern part of Louisiana, and we get some brutal heat during the summertime, and it's starting to pick up. So some of our vegetables are starting to look a little kind of dry, kind of blah. But I still want to show you guys. So I'm going to get out of this bathroom and we're going to show you our garden and we're going to head out. So let's go. All right, let's head out to the garden. All right, we're back in the garden. And I want you to see this. If you guys grow broccoli, can you let me know, is that a disease? All of our broccoli is starting to turn brown. And I don't know if that means it is diseased. That one not so much, but it's on every last one of them, and I'm not sure. Our blueberries are not doing that great. They are starting to dry up. I don't know if it's too hot or what. What, baby?
The liquid acid I put in, it banked it. After I put in that in there, they all It shriveled up the next day.
We have cabbage growing. This one over here. It's like it has a pretty big head on it. And we've got some more here. And I got a new tripod, so I'm trying to get used to walking with it and showing everything. But I'm gonna flip the camera around. We've got some weeds growing. We're gonna have to get out, but I'll show you what it looks like from this side. So we got our tomatoes. We've got a mix of everything in here. We've got some corn here. We've got some potatoes, some onions, some peppers, and I believe there is some pumpkin growing somewhere in there. We do have some, I think they're honey nut squash that are growing because they're kind of small. I'll show you those. There's one right there. There's a big one somewhere. It's hanging down. Let's move this out of the way. And I don't know if they get big or not. There's some more dried up blueberries. And I'm gonna go around here. Show you our squash. Our zucchini. We have yellow squash growing, but I don't think there's anything coming up yet. They look like they're dying. We did just pick a big one yesterday. All right, and then we'll walk to the back because we've got some things here on the back side of the house. We've got things just lined up back here, right here, all up against the house. And I'm going to flip these so you can see our peppers. I believe these are our Jimmy Nardella peppers. They are starting to look great. These are probably all the same. We have our corn. It is growing pretty good. This is the first year we have ever grown corn in our garden. We have probably 3 different kinds. We did have sticks with things written on them so we wouldn't know what everything was, but I don't know. I think well, there's one down there. And let me show you our tomatoes back here. They are huge. All right, y'all. I was trying to record this earlier and my phone died. My hair's a little wild. Spent the day at my mom's. We're actually back home now. Went to enjoy the animals, watch the goats, watch the chickens, our baby meat bird chickens that I told you about earlier. They are doing great. We actually did not even do the whole brooder thing for them like we did with the egg layers when we got them. We just kind of didn't want them in the house, so we went ahead and put them outside with the other ones, and they're doing great. All right, so I was showing you the tomatoes earlier, so we'll get back to that. Not sure what kind of tomatoes these are because some of them just kind of got placed, but they kind of, to me, they look like they might be the mushroom basket tomatoes, maybe, or mortgage lifter, because those are supposed to be some really huge tomatoes. First time ever growing those, so we shall see. We even have some little cucumbers growing. I'm excited about that. We'll see what's growing over here. I think all of this down here might be pumpkins, but I'm not sure. And then these might be some type of cherry tomatoes. And here's some more bigger ones. Actually got a lot growing this year, way more than we have had in the past years. We do a lot of container growing just because we don't have a lot of land yet. Working on that. There's more to come on that I'm excited to share with you guys about. But that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one.